Hi, this is Faster Pussycat, and you're watching Ramzine.
So we're in Wales.
We are in Wales. Sunny Wales.
As I call it, the Welsh Riviera.
So have you been here before?
Yes.
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 Not, I don't know if this part, but definitely this country.
I've been in Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this your first Hard Rock Hell?
Yeah, for me,
Yes.
Yeah. And,
Not my first Hard Rock Hell, but their first
Okay.
Hard Rock Hell, yes.
did you come with a band?
I was
or-
here with LA Guns
yes.
a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was here for that as well. Oh, cool. Never knew that.
Yep.
Well, what do you think of Hard Rock Hell as a festival? I think it's quite different.
All I've seen is this room.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally. Yep.
We got here and went
man.
straight
We've been here
into
like 2
press.
hours
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. Well, so you haven't seen your accommodation yet?
Oh no, we saw that.
I saw that briefly.
Okay.
Long enough to put on
Long enough
deodorant.
to drop my bag off. He actually had time for a shower.
Did
but
you get a caravan or a chalet?
We got whatever the
It's like a motorhome.
Yes, it's a
on
caravan.
legs.
yeah. It's on wheels.
You guys don't call them caravans.
If this
do
caravan's a rockin', don't come and knock.
Or do come and knock
Or
it, depending
do. Join in.
depending
There's
on
another
depending
port.
on your mood.
Well, it's quite rare to have a festival in November in the UK.
Yeah.
So that's why I like Hard
Is
Rock
it
Hell.
because the weather is so delightful right now?
Yeah.
Well, it used to be in December, which was even more
Oh.
delightful.
You know, everyone always says to me, "You're going to a festival in November. How are you going to be camping in that weather?" I'm like, "I'm not camping. I'm in my caravan."
We're
Which
making
is
the
actually-
bands do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Camping
It's not
out.
that bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah, no, I really like it, and it has got a really good atmosphere here, and that's what I love about Hard Rock Hell. So we've been talking to a lot of bands this summer about the music industry, and I think a lot of people two sides with it. A lot of people are telling me it's doomed. There's no money in it, and they're just going to give up. And I've seen a lot of bands quit this year. For you guys, you've been in the music industry a long time. What is your take on it?
That's a good question. The music industry has definitely changed. Digital media and internet and all of that's definitely altered the way that the industry works. And for me, and I'm fairly sure I can say this for the other guys too. It's a labor of love. It's not something that was ever really motivated by financial reward. Although it's nice to have it.
Yeah.
You have it?
I had it once. But you know you have to do something in your life, and this is the most enjoyable thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
So I know the industry's struggling. I know that there's some hurdles to overcome to keep it alive. But honestly, I think touring is the way to do that.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that you can't replicate really in any other way is the actual experience of going to see a band. And I go see bands and I get excited too, even though
Yeah.
I do this for a living. There's no substitute for that. You can have iTunes and this, that, and the other, but there's no actual substitute for seeing a band you really love
Yeah.
in person. And
And-
I've driven hundreds
yeah.
of miles to go and see bands that I love.
Yeah. You just can't recreate that atmosphere on any form of media.
No, you can't reproduce that or steal it or counterfeit it in any way. You either
Yeah.
see a band or don't.
And some bands have that atmosphere and some don't. And
well,
some,
maybe that explains the diversity of your answers with the bands that you've interviewed. Maybe some of them had that kind of chemistry, and maybe some of them
Potentially.
didn't.
Yeah, see, now next time someone tells me, it's completely doomed, we're giving up, I'll be, well, maybe you just haven't got that chemistry.
There will always be
Save
live
that as the
music.
last question, though.
Yeah, I would do
The
that.
thing is, I don't know what their answer's first going to be, so it could go either way.
I know personally that when this ride ends, because I'm 95 years old and
94. Don't
and need
exaggerate.
people to bathe me and stuff like that. I know it's gonna be. I know that's gonna be a sad and bitter day for me because I truly do love doing this.
Yeah.
Could you maybe tell us when that's going to be so we can make accommodations or?
I'll get back to you on that.
All right.
It's gonna be long before you reach that same point.
Yeah, that's it.
I would not.
I think we always call ourselves lifers. That
Absolutely.
this is what we were born to do, and that we wouldn't really know what else to do with ourselves if we weren't doing this.
Yeah.
So I think Down Deep will find a way to make it work.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as we can put all the puzzle pieces together, maybe in new creative ways, I don't know. But, I think we're around for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a little selfish about it. I mean,
What?
we do it for ourselves as much as we do it for the fan base. It really is a labor of love, but it's one that we really do for ourselves just as much as we do for the fans. I know Ace doesn't, he's made a big point of it through all the interviews today, but I really look forward to getting back together with the guys in the band and having, when we get on tour and having that time that we've had over all of these years. I look forward to it. I get a little antsy when there's gaps are a little too long. I want to get the hell out of the house and get back to my friends.
Yeah, and you know what? I think if you've been doing it a long time, that you just become acclimatized to the lifestyle,
Correct.
maybe.
Yeah. Correct.
Because a lot of more mature musicians I speak to, for instance, the last one being Lips from Anvil. I said to him, do you not get tired from being on tour? And he said, no, actually I can't stand being at home. I just want to be out on tour all the time. So I get that.
Well, once you get into your routine, I mean, life seems normal again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just.
Yeah, I get that.
And plus, going on tour and being away from home for long periods of time makes you appreciate being at home, and then being at home makes you appreciate going out on tour. They kind of complement each other in that sense. Being stuck in one or the other could get monotonous. It's that shifting of roles that kind of keeps everything fresh. At least for me, anyway.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. So what have the band got planned for the rest of the year and beyond after today?
Chad will fill you in on that.
We go to Peru on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then we come back, and we've got a show in Vegas and a show in San Diego.
Yep.
On the 5th and 6th of December, and then we're taking a holiday break.
Nice.
And then we are at the Whisky A Go Go in Hollywood.
Ooh, love that place.
With LA Guns on New Year's Day.
Wow.
After Motley Crue.
After Motley Crue, yeah.
So it'll be Motley Crue New Year's Eve, Faster and LA Guns New Year's Day, and then probably try to finish this new recording the recordings we've been working on, and then we have some stuff for the NAMM show, and then off to Australia and Japan.
Wow, so you've got quite a lot.
We've got some stuff going on.
Yeah. When are you going to be back in the UK?
Oh, funny you should ask that. March. We'll be here with the Choir Boys.
Ah, Choir Boys.
Yep.
Excellent. That would be a brilliant tour. We're definitely going to come out to see you on a gig. So you mentioned the Whisky A Go Go.
Yep.
We love the Sunset Strip.
As do we, since we live there.
I mean, a lot of people have been saying to me in recent years that it's kind of going downhill, and there's more commercial buildings coming in, and it's not the same as it used to be.
It's not.
Hollywood's gone through a little bit of a transition, but
good to see you.
but I think a lot of the most of the original venues are still kind of holding up, and it still attracts a lot of people. A lot of people actually make vacations to go there for the Sunset Strip, for the Rainbow, for the Whiskey,
the Troubadour.
The Troubadour.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's in any real danger.
Yeah.
I just think maybe some of the clubs haven't been run right, or you know what I mean. And
Well, I mean, House of Blues did close down, but I think they're going to reopen it.
They are. It's moving.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's moving. Yeah, it's moving
This is
more
excellent
towards downtown.
Okay.
So I think they're just going to capitalize on that area of town. I think it was a
There
financial.
there was a time in Hollywood, especially that area, and in Hollywood Boulevard and everything. It gets a lot of tourism, and it was really kind of spread out. And I think over the years, whoever's in charge of these things has tried to kind of like bring it all-
Compartmentalized, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to kind of keep everything together, so people can get a taste of everything. And keep
There's a
them
lot of
safe.
city planning involved in Hollywood and West
Really?
Hollywood. So yeah,
Yeah.
So there's a lot of hands in the pie, so to speak.
Yeah.
So, are you hungry?
I just wanted to say something.
Well, one thing's for sure, and I think the Rainbow will stay there.
Yep.
Yep.
Forever, hopefully.
That's not going anywhere.
Let's hope.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you very much for.
You're quite
talking
welcome.
to
Thanks for
us.
having us.
I think that's really cool that you get to play the day after Motley Crue at the Whiskey. That's very rock and roll.
It should be fun.
And I hope you have a great rest of festival. At Hard
Awesome.
Rock
Thank you
House.
so much.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.